Gentlemen, I think we need to rename the podcast from Three Sad Fans to Three Pie Fans.
Whoa.
Wait. I
That's
got
not
one
pie.
too.
You got a plate!
I got pie.
Fans.
That's not humble pie.
It's
This?
banana cream actually.
This
Done.
is cheesecake, because I don't like pie.
Cheesecake is technically closer to a pie than it is a cake.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like by
is
definition,
good.
it's got the
Man.
crust, it's got the
humble-
filling, and then like cake doesn't have that graham cracker crust at the bottom. It's just all fluffy and Anyway, welcome back to the Three Sad Fans, where you watch three grown men eat cake. We may talk about football at some point.
Yeah, and we had to get our humble pies in because we were wrong last week about the Packers losing to the Bears.
Well,
Humble
so
pie
here
is
half
haven't
of us
tasted
were
so
wrong.
good before.
Yep, this is great. This is the best $5 I've ever spent on a slice of cheesecake.
Listen, I wasn't wrong about the Packers. I just really wanted pie.
And I agree, but I thought the Bears were gonna win. But I was gonna get pie regardless. So
Screw you! I was just gonna get pie no matter what.
This is great pie.
Anyway, while the gentlemen enjoy their pie, I've got some shout-outs we're gonna go through because a lot happened in the NFL. I feel like this is one of the more chaotic, maybe exciting, maybe newsworthy weeks of the NFL
Yes, absolutely.
in a long time. But
don't dive off my name.
let us start with the very own graph of the entirety of the U.S., where the most hated number by state in December of 2025 is 676767676767 all across the place,
Except one.
except for one in Minnesota. They hate the number 9. Maybe a little less this week because you know what, JJ McCarthy.
They won.
JJ McCarthy played well for once, and you know what? We got to hand it to him. Round of applause for JJ McCarthy for not throwing an interception this week.
Wow,
Let's
the
go.
bare minimum. I know
He didn't
it's
let
hard.
9 take over and throw 9 turnovers. Although your fun
Wow.
fact is for the Monday night game, there absolutely were like 9 turnovers. Like I don't even know how many. I think I did the math on it. It was like 8 or 9 total turnovers. Let me look at this. Eagles
Let's
score.
see.
That game was so disgusting. I'm surprised they allowed it on national
On
TV.
TV.
Yeah,
They went
like,
8.
There was 8 turnovers in that game. That game was so disgusting. They had 2 turnovers on the same play, and that's my
3.
next shout out.
3.
It was technically
3.
3. It was 2 by Jalen Hurts specifically, but it was 3 on the play. Jalen Hurts over the middle, intercepted, begins running back, fumbled. Jalen Hurts picks it up, fumbles it again, which is unprecedented. Now, there's some stats going around. This is either the last time it's happened since 1983 or 1933, because people can't seem to figure out exactly what happened. But it's the first time that one player has turned over the ball twice in one play in a very, very long time.
That's really
That's
funny.
crazy.
I hope it's 1933 because that's the funniest stat.
Matter of fact, if I know some of you guys saw this because we were posting about it all night long as it was happening. If you watch that play happen in the Monsters Inc. Bowl, it was such a messed up play that the rendering couldn't figure out what happened. We got James P. Sullivan who intercepts it, gets tackled, fumbles the ball, and now the ball's just on the ground while the rest of the play is still going. But they can't figure out what's going on. Look, all the players are over here trying to recover the fumble, and then Jalen Hurts refumbles it again. And then on the broadcast, the ball is just right here on the ground.
That's hilarious.
The play was so obscene that it broke the Monsters Inc. game.
They should have just made them all T-pose right there. Just, just have them
Yeah,
just stuck there, and
the
they're like,
ultimate
"Bro."
video game just...
Yeah. So you're either doing T-pose or you're confusing with an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. It's like one of those 2 things.
Everyone's unsportsmanlike.
So true. Although I don't know if you guys saw this big news. Due to the incredible athleticism of James P. Sullivan on that play, the Chargers are extending him Yeah, he's getting
Let's
extended
go!
for how many? What is that? A 4-year, $530 million contract with $380 million guaranteed.
That's more than what he made being in Monsters Inc.
That's
I'm,
so
I'm
true.
pretty sure I heard on that broadcast, like from a clip, that Sully weighs 760 pounds. So yeah, I would want him on my football team.
Yeah, I want him on my fantasy.
Oh,
You know?
I'm
if he's on fantasy,
I'm getting
yeah.
him on fantasy right now, bro. I mean, he's already on my waivers, so I don't know if you're gonna get him before I do.
Dang, can't believe it.
I mean, if you can't get Sully, Mike Wazowski's available now.
Nobody wants Mike Wazowski. He threw like
I don't
3
know if
picks
I
last
want a
night.
Cyclops.
Dude, Mike Wazowski kept turning the ball over. Didn't you see that?
I mean, Mike Wazowski would probably win better if he was the ball. So
True. That's dude. I think that's what Vin was saying last night. It was so funny with that broadcast too. Like, I know it was meant for kids, and I know it was meant to be like a funny haha, you know. But like, it's so interesting the way that they like pre-render most things. They have it run like 3 plays behind, so they can, whenever a big play happens, like Saquon Barkley breaks off a run.
yeah, so they can put in.
They can put in Mike Wazowski, and they can put in Sullivan, Sully, to be those positions. And have them be like, oh my goodness, Mike Wazowski with the big run.
Mike Wazowski,
right?
52-yard touchdown.
Can't believe it. Whoa.
Who's
right?
this Saquon Barkley? It's Mike Wazowski.
But also, because of the way it's rendering it, they only rendered 1 animation for the football, and that's a spiral. So during kickoffs and field goals, the kicker is straight up kicking a spiral through the uprights. I was like, that's phenomenal. That's some talent. How did he do that?
That is some talent. That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
You have that talent and you're wasting it kicking footballs?
So true.
Go on
so
the road, make more millions.
All right, we got a few more shout-outs. I'd like to shout out the fact that the Buccaneers lost as well. I guess losing to the Saints isn't just a Panthers thing anymore. And now
The Saints are scary.
I mean, the Saints are terrifying. Apparently, they're a good team.
Fear them.
But
Fear
now we've got
Fear
2
them.
of them that are 7-6, staring at each other, going, "Who's
Better-
winning this division?"
Better than what Noah's record is.
I mean, no, we're not going to talk about it. But what's the record of your team again?
What my team?
Yeah, who's your team?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it, Noah?
He's like the Pittsburgh
No, I did not
Steelers.
want to talk about
I'm
it.
a Pittsburgh
I don't wanna
Steelers
talk about it.
fan.
No, he's got the Browns thing coming, right? Yeah, Browns, he got Miles Garrett jersey
Yeah,
coming.
you're a
on the
Browns
way.
fan.
Yeah.
Shadur Sanders threw for like 300 yards and 3 touchdowns or something like that,
Against
right?
the worst defense in the league, yeah!
He almost won the game, and on the very
And he
last
still
play,
lost! He lost to the Titans! Shout out!
Listen,
I
that's
think
not
I'd
his
rather-
fault though, right?
No, I think I'd rather have the outcome of the Browns game versus the outcome of the Ravens game. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
I don't know if you saw the very last play of the Browns-Titans game, but like when their team needed them most and they needed to go for 2, they had the worst play call. Apparently, okay, this isn't true, but they took the play from the water boy where he's all like, okay, so here's the play. He goes left. No. He goes right. And then he fakes the handoff. No. He thinks about faking the handoff. He doesn't actually fake it. And then he gets sacked because that's exactly what happened. He goes right, fakes the handoff, didn't really, only thought about it, turns around in circles, throw the ball into the air, and it hits the ground. And that
It wasn't even Sanders. It was Junkins
I know,
throwing the ball.
and that's why everybody's
Why?
upset. Listen, I'm not the biggest Shadur Sanders fan, but I'll give him enough where even though he played against a terrible team, he did what you're supposed to do against terrible teams, and he put up numbers and he put up points, right? And if you've got a player who's putting up numbers and putting up points, you think that would be the player you want in there on the 2-point conversion that's going to help you seal this game and tie it and at least go to overtime, give your team a chance. But no, they're like, nah, sit on the sideline. We saw something off of the of Cartoon Network the other day. This was on Ed, and Eddie, and my son thought it would be a cool play to run. And the Browns lost that game. So listen, I will hand it to Shadur. He did okay.
Hey, shout out the Titans though for winning a game and relinquishing the #1 overall pick. The Giants have that.
Wow!
Nice.
Shout out the
Nice.
Giants.
The New Jersey
the Giants
Giants
deserve
currently
it.
have the #1 pick.
Who do they even draft at this point? They have their quarterback, they have their running back, they have their.
I mean,
Maybe
if there's a
coach?
I mean, yeah,
Can you draft
new
a
head
coach? That's what I was thinking.
I mean, if there's a generational pass rusher or if there's like a really good offensive lineman, you go there.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or you trade the pick for a team that needs a quarterback. Even though I don't think this quarterback class is very good, but oh well.
It's not. Anyway, back on track where we were. So the Panthers actually kind of.
We won
kinda
the bye
sneaking
week
up.
somehow.
Yeah, they won the bye week for the first
won
time
the bye
ever. They won the bye week, and it's like objects and mirror are closer than they appear, and it's the Eagles sitting at 8-5, and the Panthers at 7-6. They were literally a win and a loss away. You know, like one of those goes the other way. If they beat the Saints, you know, when they should have, they'd be 8-5. That would be crazy.
That is true. That is true.
If they had
Like,
beaten the Cardinals, they'd be 8-5. There's these
We
games,
had
all
won
these
a
games they
lot
could
of
have
these
won.
games that we should have. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
should
I mean,
have, did it.
I mean, we've had to evolve past the Chiefs because we finally actually passed the Chiefs in record. So we have to find someone. We had to find someone else to be like, oh, you are a new Tiger Woods to our daily.
we have to like stalk the next prey, and therefore the delusional meter is higher than ever. Which this may or may not be an AI generated image. I found it on Twitter.
The delusion is going higher and higher. Like this was a good week to have a bye week. You know,
Everything went right for once, which you can't usually say about the Panthers.
No, usually we have a bye week after a very heartbreaking bad loss.
Yep.
Not after a generational win. And so we've been riding that high for the last week and a half.
As you should. You get to ride it
That's
for
incredible.
2 weeks now. All right, couple more shout outs though. I do want to shout out a very important breaking news that happened within the last day. Is the Colts signing quarterback Phillip Rivers to their practice squad.
All right, before we continue anymore, we must retrieve our hats.
Because,
For a
you
moment
know,
of
the reason
silence.
why they have to do this is because Daniel Jones
for a
playing
moment
on
of
a
silence,
broken
everyone.
leg has finally
I
shattered
grabbed-
everyone's
I
expectations.
grabbed my hat earlier.
I have a blue hat.
Alright.
Does that count?
Alright.
Is that like it's American
Yeah,
Eagle?
Close enough.
yeah, that works.
But before we get
Ready?
into this story, we do want to take a moment of silence for the fact that the Colts season is basically dead, and we will miss it dearly. So
Gone too soon.
all right, throw the hat.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they got Phillip
Dick Achilles.
Rivers on the practice squad. He's 44 years old.
He's a grandfather.
The last quarterback to
He's
play.
now the oldest player in the league.
Yeah, the last quarterback to play at 44 was Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers isn't even 44 yet.
No, Phillip Rivers is now the oldest player in the league.
That's crazy. And like,
He's been retired for 5 years, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, he can come back
yeah,
again."
he can come back.
He can come back.
They worked him out, and they liked him enough to put him on the practice squad. And the craziest thing, he has kids who are older than the Colts tight ends. Tyler
Yeah,
Warren is
his
younger than
oldest
his
son-
own kid.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers' oldest son is the same age as the sinner.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Do you know how many kids Phillip Rivers has, Noah?
I do not actually.
Oh, wait. I have a joyous image
should
to share
I
with you.
Google this?
No, hold on. Let me share you this wild image. Hold up.
Okay. I don't know how is it above 5?
Yes, it is above 5.
This is
Is
a
it
QB
10?
comparison that they did many years ago.
Why
right?
does he have 9 kids?
that's not accurate anymore.
It's not. It was just at the
He's-
time
he
they were doing a
has 10
comparison
now.
between him and Joe
He has
Burrow,
10 kids.
age 38, 23, pass yards, pass touchdowns, rush TDs, children 9 and 0.
Why are they comparing Joe Burrow like that, man?
This graphic was back in 2020.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Lord.
it's so good.
Oh,
This is going to be one of my favorite graphics in NFL history.
He's got 10 kids. He does not believe in contraception, Noah.
no,
He doesn't know
that
when to
doesn't seem.
stop.
He does not.
It's a perfect metaphor for him coming back to the league because he doesn't know when to stop. He's going to keep pounding the hole and throwing it in the zone. You know? He's trying to score. I'm sorry, that was out of pocket. I apologize.
Valid, Noah.
Okay, but should we start taking bets on whether or not he scores more touchdowns than the amount of kids he has before he retires again?
Considering that the Colts have 4
Under.
games left,
Under.
it's probably going to be under.
Probably under. Okay, how about amount of
I mean, it's
sacks?
not even guaranteed
Amount of
that he's
sacks
gonna
versus how
play.
many kids he has left.
Under.
It's not even guaranteed he's going to play. I think I've read in a report that if Riley Leonard is the now QB1 for the Colts is good to go, he'll start.
And that makes sense. It does. If anything, he might just be on the practice squad to fill a
And
roster
then the
spot
backup.
and mentor a little bit, you know?
And then the backup.
Wait, is Anthony Richardson even gonna come back at all, or is he just on
Not
IR?
this
the rest of
season.
the
Not this season. He got hit that hard with the
crazy.
rubber band.
No, I heard about the injury, but just like it was that bad that
It was
he's
that
out the rest of the
bad,
season?
yes.
That's insane.
He broke his face bone, Noah.
Like
He
imagine your
broke his
face
face bone.
broken.
like here, like
Probably.
that's
Like right around here, yeah.
with a rubber band. That's wild.
That's crazy.
Well, it's one of those, elastic stretch bands.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
little
rubber band.
bigger. It's a little
Yeah,
bigger than
it's
a rubber
even a
band.
rubber
thicker
band.
than a rubber band. All right, I got one more
High
shout out and we'll
protection.
get into our games, all right?
You
The
got
last
it.
shout out was just this image. We did talk a little bit about the Browns-Titans game already, but it's just everybody around the league cheering on the Tank Bowl of 3-9 versus 1-11, which is now 3-10 versus 2-11, which is very, very funny. But it's just all these other teams, 2-11,
And the
2-11,
Giants.
3-10.
Yeah,
But the
Giants
Saints are
really
3-10
love that.
now, right? Like, that's crazy. Look at all these teams getting wins, except for the Commanders. We thought they were going to get a win, and they did. They did not. They got absolutely smoked by the Vikings. That's unfortunate.
Insane. It's insane.
So, very eventful week we had here today, or this week, I should say, and we're not even done talking about it yet. You guys want to get into some games?
Let's go.
We should probably start at the beginning. Noah,
Yeah, we should.
if you will.
We should.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 weeks in a row,
Mm-hmm.
I had said to not be surprised if the Ravens lose against the opposing team. The Ravens are playing since Thanksgiving, 3 back-to-back divisional matchups. The Bengals, then the Steelers, and they're playing the Bengals on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I should also just add that the next week's game, the Ravens versus the Patriots, that got flexed to Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks from now.
That's in 2 weeks, but I'm just saying it. That got flexed to Sunday Night Football. So that game will be interesting, but we will get to that next week. But this game against the Steelers this past week,
Tough.
oh God, ref
Tough.
ball the hell and back. It was a
Dude,
tough game.
Well, you'll probably
tough
get to it,
watch.
but that touchdown by Isaiah Likely at the very
I
end
know,
catches the
like-
ball 2 feet down, and they're like, "Nope, not a
They
catch." Even though
moved
it's been a
it-
catch.
You gotta make a football move. You know
I
that
know,
football
but like,
move is
it's like
holding on to
we're
the ball,
bound to
getting
come
a third
down,
foot
and
down.
I've seen other times when they catch it and they hold it out like here, and it's okay. So here, let me show you the best example I can, because when it comes to this type of catch, if you're in the middle of the end zone and you catch the ball and have 2 feet down, you then have to have another football move. But when it's on the sideline and you're reaching out and you toe tap and you grab it, you don't need a football move then.
Well,
What's the difference?
The football move is falling to the ground and actually holding on to the ball. You know,
I've seen it go either way.
No, it's
I'll
still,
agree to you. Go ahead, Noah.
yeah, it's still crap because the judges on the side were saying it was a touchdown, but then I guess it was reviewed that it was an incomplete pass because he dropped it after the second foot. Like, Come on. That is the reason why we lost.
Oh,
It is.
yeah, sure.
That's one of the big reasons why the Ravens lost this past Sunday. Just because if that had went through, the Ravens would have been ahead. The Steelers would have had to at least score one more time. They didn't have to at that point. I think they still scored one more time.
No, they didn't. They didn't score it all in the fourth quarter.
They didn't. Okay. So yeah, it was just very disappointing to watch. Let me just go over some quick stats. Lamar Jackson was 19 for 30, 19 and 35 for 219 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 2 sacks. The Ravens have been super, yeah. The Ravens have been super sloppy the last few weeks.
I've noticed.
It finally caught up to them last week. It's really catching up to them now, especially against the Steelers.
I think like
25
Lamar Jackson played a little bit better. He actually had a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown.
200 plus yards.
Right?
Yes.
But like other than that, like he's not like what you expect Lamar Jackson to be.
No, absolutely not. I was even saying that Tyler Huntley should have came back. They
You do not put Tyler Huntley. You do not put Tyler Huntley over Lamar Jackson.
Well, no, because the Tyler Huntley played so well against the Bears, it was shocking, and I was like, maybe he should be QB number one.
I don't even fault Noah for saying that. Maybe not completely taking over the QB1 spot, but when Tyler Huntley came in and won a couple games, and then Lamar Jackson comes back healthy, and he goes like 3 games in a row, where it's like 1 touchdown to like 6 interceptions. Bro is putting up like Mitchell Trubisky numbers, you know?
Literally.
And it's like, at that point, I completely empathize with every single Ravens fan who sees these games that should be winnable and say, why aren't we winning them when we were winning them before our superstar quarterback came back? And I still think Lamar has the ability to step up and be that guy because he put up a historic year last year, literally one of the greatest years we've ever seen by a quarterback in history. So the drop-off to suddenly go from the highest high, literally the highest high in NFL history to Taylor Heineke numbers is crazy.
Yeah, it's very disappointing especially from a Ravens fan perspective to watch. I had extremely high expectations for Lamar Jackson, and nope, did not happen.
You keep starting him on your fantasy. That's what it is.
No, I actually, before we started recording, swapped it for Matthew Stafford.
Good call.
No, so, and this is kind of like the main thing too. I've always historically said, and you two know this, I've started to lose trust in Lamar Jackson and therefore started to lose trust in the Ravens because of that. This is further proven of my reasoning in the past.
It's so funny because you said that last year when he went like 48-4 with like 40 some odd touchdowns and only 4 interceptions.
Yep.
So like then it didn't make sense, but now it does.
Some high level thing going on. I just did not.
He's truly becoming a hater.
He was
just like
seeing
a true
into
football
the
fan.
future. He was able to predict it coming.
Just to go over some other stats from the other players real quick. Derrick Henry had 25 carries for 94 yards. Not a lot.
The Ravens rushed it so good though. They rushed for 217 yards.
King Mitchell was on.
They outrushed the Steelers by 183 yards. And they still lost.
Yes.
Yeah, the Steelers put up 34 rush yards.
Yeah.
I mean, all they were doing was just slinging it. The Steelers were just kept the. I think.
It's the Aaron Rodgers syndrome. He's like, if you let me keep throwing it, I'm gonna keep throwing it.
Yeah, exactly.
The Ravens ran more plays. They ran 77 plays versus the Steelers 51. They outgained them 420 yards to 318.
Took less penalties, but it was for more yards. But had a greater time of possession as well.
Yeah, it was just extremely disappointing seeing the main thing is that the call on Isaiah Likely's touchdown was a very bad call. I know that there's probably a football move thing that needed to be done for the actually count as a touchdown, but
like I'm with you in the sense where like the rule says it wasn't a catch. So I disagree with the rule. Maybe the rule needs to be looked at, you know?
Okay, so I actually have the rule here. According to Rule 8, Section 1, Article 3, a forward pass is complete when a player secures control of the ball, touches the ground in bounds with both feet, or any part of his body other than his hands, and after he, quote, clearly performs any act common to the game, e.g., extend the ball forward, take an additional step, tuck the ball away, or turn upfield, or avoid or ward off an opponent. Or he maintains control of the ball long enough to do so. I think that last part is why they called it incomplete.
Which is ridiculous because it's like he did
Yeah.
extend the ball. He had it. It wasn't moving.
He caught it
He
here.
had it,
Yeah,
and he was just
here.
the whole reason why he didn't bring it in. You were all
Yeah.
talking over each other. Is great.
Yeah.
The reason he has it out here is because the defender's swiping at it. If he brings it in, it surely gets knocked away. So this is the only thing he could do is hold it out here.
Yeah.
He needs to hold on.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's just
No, he clearly butterfingered that ball. Like,
It
it
is
was just
a-
not good.
It's a judgment call rule, and you need to have referees that can make that judgment call. And I guess technically, by the definition of the rule, they made the right call. I just hate that they made the right call. You know, like I hate that that's the call.
Yeah, and there was a couple other instances too where like Harbaugh was just pissed about some of the things that the refs were saying. They like I forgot what it was, but when they were showing him on the broadcast saying that's wrong, you know something's up. But well, even though obviously rules are up to interpretation to some folks, but it was still very, very disappointing to see that the Ravens lost to the Steelers. They needed to win this game to at least be somewhat guaranteed to get into the playoffs.
Yeah,
because
to
the only
make it more
one team from the
competitive.
AFC North.
Like
yeah,
they
exactly.
can still make it, but it's just it's a lot tougher.
It's going to be a lot
now.
more hard. Yeah,
Because
more
what's their
tough.
upcoming schedule? They have to play the Steelers again. They have to play the Bengals again. They have to play the Packers.
Their order is Bengals, Patriots, Packers, Steelers. That's the remaining 4 games that they have. And
Oh, that's so
That's
tough.
I don't know.
that schedule
I don't
is
know,
tough.
man.
I don't think
Other
I
than
don't
the
think they're gonna
Bengals,
do
it's all
it.
winning football teams. Oh my.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do it. I really think they're probably gonna lose out for the rest of the season. I believe that because they needed to win against the Steelers this week to at least keep their momentum going. They had a really good thing going up until they lost last week against the Bengals. But man, their chances of getting to the playoffs are low. That I actually have the extremely hot take. I don't want them to make it to the playoffs at this point.
You just don't want them to make
Really?
it. Why
I don't
not?
think it's
No.
gonna happen.
No, I don't think it's going to happen, and I do not want it to happen. I want the season for the Ravens to be over. They don't deserve it.
Would you rather the
I don't think they
Steelers
deserve
make
it.
it? Is that what you?
No, I'd rather the Bengals somehow make their way in.
I think the
That's
Bengals
not
are
happening either. That's
Because the
me
Bengals
being
just lost to
that's
the
me hallucinating.
Bills.
Right. That's me hallucinating. I would love to see the Bengals make it in, but they're not going to. It's going to be the Steelers. There's no doubt in my mind it's going to be the Steelers getting in on the AFC North and get into the playoffs with that. Just, man, it was just a tough game to watch. And they have to play the Bengals next week in Cincinnati. Good Lord. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it was just a tough game overall. And I, again, hot take, I want this season over for the Ravens. I don't think they deserve to go to the playoffs.
You're like, I mean, with the way that they've played, they don't deserve to go. That's the thing. You
No.
think playoff team, you think the best of the best, right? You want to see
Yep.
Titans play, not the Tennessee Titans, but like gods play.
yes,
Not
yes.
somebody who's putting up Justin Fields numbers, you know?
Exactly. So that's all I have to say about the Ravens game. Very disappointed. But we will see how the rest of the season plays out. We only got 4
You
more
never
games.
know. 4 more games. It's crazy. It's snuck up on us. I think all the bye weeks are done now, too, right? Everybody's
They
playing
are.
4 more games.
I believe so.
Yeah, we had both the Panthers and the Patriots having some of the latest bye weeks that you could get.
Thank God. Finally.
All right, you guys ready to talk about some Packers though? Some of the Green Bay Packers.
Absolutely.
All right, so you guys ate your humble pie. I never had a doubt.
It was very tasty.
I was super
Very
anxious
tasty.
the entire game because, of course, I was. Because I'm not gonna lie. Listen, although I'm all like the Bears still suck. He hate the Bears. How are they the number 1 seed? Like they put up a good game. Like that's my slice of humble pie right there. Is the fact that you know what the Chicago Bears played a good football game. It was very well rounded. I think like when it came down to it, both quarterbacks threw an interception, but other than that, it was a clean football game. It was two teams going down the field, trading punches. The Packers looked a little bit more dominant in the first half, but the Bears really drew out these drives in the second half. And that's one of the things the Packers defense really still needs to work on. They are great at not giving up the explosive plays. They give up less plays of 20 plus, 30 plus, and 40 plus yards than anyone else in the NFL, but they are consistently giving up 3 yards here, 5 yards there, 4 yards there, 7 yards there, 5 yards here, and letting everybody get drives down the field, giving up another third down and another third down, or maybe even stopping them on third down, but then giving them a fourth down, and then they convert the fourth down, and that just keeps happening over and over again. When we got to the second half, the time of possession, the Bears literally had it like 17 minutes going into the halfway through the fourth quarter. It was ridiculous. They had it.
Yeah.
It was crazy. What was the final time of possession? Like, even though the Packers won, they had a much less time of possession.
7 more minutes. Yeah, the Bears have the ball 7
Only
more minutes.
7 more minutes? That's insane.
33 and a half versus 26 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Generally, when you see those numbers, the 33 and a half team is the one that won by 7 points, more often than not. So it is very crazy to think that the Packers defense keeps allowing this to happen, yet they're still pulling out victories. So they just need to capitalize on more turnovers, because the only turnover they got was that interception on like one of the final plays of the game. You need those way earlier to swing the tide and then actually give your team more possession time, because you're not getting extra time of possession there at the end, that's for sure. But otherwise, quiet first quarter. The Packers started putting points up in the second quarter. Christian Watson, beautiful man, 2 touchdowns on the day. Josh Jacobs had a touchdown on the day. And then I wanted to pick out one play specifically, because this is this is the play. I even shared it when I was all, if you want to see the play, you can follow along if you'd like. This is the play that when I saw it, I was all like, oh, I definitely have to like talk about this, because there's so many layers to this play alone. When they first lined up, I was in call with everybody, and the first thing I said to everybody was, oh God, Bo Melton is on the field.
Hey, quarterback 6, yes.
He's not even a wide receiver, he's a cornerback. But they put him on the field. They took out Matthew Golden, who was back for this game. So was Jaden Reed. But they put Bo Melton on the field for this play. Love hikes the ball. He's looking. He's going deep. He throws it. And you know who catches it way down here? It's Bo Melton for the touchdown. I had never eaten my words so fast from seeing.
Look at the celebration. He goes. He heard you on the celebration. He goes like what'd you say, Aaron? Huh? You talking?
You doubted me?
Oh, but this is the celebration they did for Jaden Reed, because it's Jaden Reed's first game back, and so there's Jaden Reed on the right side going right, and even there's Matthew Golden as well. But what makes this extra special is that they've got, I think his name is Brisker. He's the cornerback that is guarding him right here, maybe the safety, right? And he was the one in a post-game conference being all like, oh, no, I didn't even hear the crowd. They were so quiet today. What's going on? And even beforehand being like, ain't nobody going to catch a ball on me. And then here's cornerback 6 catching a 40-yard touchdown over you, man. I don't know. Looking at you right in the eye as he falls backwards into the end zone. I don't know about that one, Chief. But the last thing that I think is really funny about this play is no matter how many times all the analysts look over it, I think all of them are getting it completely incorrect, right? They've got Johnson down here, number 1, who's watching Jaden Reed. Every single analyst I've seen and every Bears apologetic person is trying to say that it was apologist. Thank you. Yeah. Is saying that he was the one supposed to be guarding Bo Melton on this play, which doesn't make sense to me, because if he does abandon Reed to go for Melton, nobody's on this side of the field for Reed. So is it that he blew his coverage and was supposed to go for Melton, and then the safety over the top here is supposed to go where? Maybe just come in for secondary help? Maybe it's this guy right here on the left side of the screen that was supposed to be on Reed, and then Johnson was supposed to go to Melton. But whatever it happens to be, it just sounds like excuses to me, and everybody got burned by our 6th corner, all right? That's all I'm saying.
That's so funny.
And I think that perfectly encapsulates the game. That and the fact that who is this? I know his name. Micah Parsons gets held around the neck 75% of the plays and has still not gotten a holding call.
So question, Aaron. Did you think that the NFL removed the holding penalty?
Sometimes I think that they did.
That's a great question.
I haven't seen it pop up every now and then. I'm wondering where it went because apparently
you sound
Micah
like
Parsons,
Cowboys fans from years prior.
I know I do, and they've been complaining about it for years. But it's just so egregious. Even Matt LaFleur after the game was like, apparently I don't know what a holding call is anymore.
And it's supposed to get confidence and made it a little okay. Why are you telling the reporters that they can't do anything about that?
No, but like word travels, like it's gonna get back to the NFL and the officiating crew, and I don't know if it'll actually change anything.
And here's your fine for talking bad on the refs.
Mm-hmm. It's egregious though. We all know it, and it's even Micah Parsons is like, I never expect to get one of those calls. I just got to battle through it and be better. And it's like I love that mentality for him. But it is ridiculous when you see it happen literally every single game, and it's like, come on, just one. If you could just hold yourself to one a game, that would be fine. And it's like, I know that the reason they don't call it is because if they were to, if they actually start calling it, they would have to call like 50 of them a game, and that doesn't make
sense. Oh, yeah, that's holding on every play.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But at least, like, when it gets to an egregious point, you have to call those ones. He does get held every single play, but the arm around the neck that happens once or twice a game, at least call that. Because you call it for every other player, you just don't call it for Myles Garrett, you don't call it for Max Crosby, you don't call it for Micah Parsons, because you know that if you do let them slip through there's going to be less offense and less scoring, and it's not as good for the NFL. But, maybe we do need it to be a little less good for the NFL, okay? Let these guys play their hearts out and play fairly, and let the better team actually win instead of letting everything slide. But
Absolutely.
Anyway, Packers beat the Bears. It was a close one, and we will see them again in 2 weeks. I said this before, but I think it really does benefit the Packers to be able to play all their divisional games at home first before then having to face their opponents on the road, because it lets you get a feel for the team, a feel for their schemes, know what to expect, and if you can do it on your own home turf and you're more likely to win that way, you can carry that over and be able to beat them that second time. So that's probably one of the reasons that they're 4-0 in the division and why they have won all 3 of their division games from the past 3 weeks. So
and it's a far cry from last year when they were 1-5 in division games.
1-5, yeah. Now they're 4-0. It's such a good feeling. This was like the stretch of games that I was kind of most nervous about. And once they put the trouncing on the Vikings, I felt pretty good. They beat the Lions on Thanksgiving, and I felt great and made me feel really confident going into this one. And if they can just iron out 1 or 2 things, they start putting up a lot more points. They start getting huge stops, and it goes from stop making the little petty mistakes to just ironing everything out. And instead of winning by 7 points every game, they could be winning by 14, 21, whatever it happens to be. So go Pack, go. Love to see it. On to Cincinnati. They don't play Cincinnati.
Well, on to
They do not
Cincinnati.
play Cincinnati.
No, they're going to Denver.
Well, on to Cincinnati, Noah.
Yeah, Ravens are going to Cincinnati.
Ravens go to Cincinnati, but
Well, on to
not the
Cincinnati.
Packers. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, I don't know if you guys know who's making the playoffs, though. I know technically we don't have a Panthers game this week, but I would love to give
I can give a little. I can give a little.
I would
vibe
love
check
to give
on the
you
Panthers.
a couple minutes to give you a Panthers update. They did end up
This is a
winning the
little
bye
vibe
week.
check with the Panthers. Yeah, yeah. We actually won the bye week, which is nice. Where everything kind of went right the way we needed it to. Right. Mm-hmm. So we got people coming back. Top corner J.C. Horn's out of the concussion protocol now. He's back. Suspended safety Trayvon Morgan is back after he spent a week away for a cup check. He was cup checking a guy. Come on. It's fine. So we got those 2 back. 2 defensive starters, very good. This past week has been awesome because we came off the Rams win. So all the vibes have been great. We were just like, oh yeah, we just beat the Rams. And that's what we're thinking about all this time, right? Instead of, if we had had our bye week after we lost to the Saints, that would have been pain, misery, despair the whole time. Just like, we just lost to the Saints, and now we got to sit on this for 11 days. And then, speaking of the Saints beat the Bucks, and now we're tied with the Bucks.
I know,
in the division,
right?
So.
That's crazy.
Bucks
That's
still
true.
have the tiebreaker right now since we haven't played them yet, and they've got the tiebreaker on common opponent win percentage. Whatever, you
Whatever
know.
that means. Yeah.
Yeah. So Panthers, we gotta reset the vibes right now. We've been on cloud nine for the last 11 days, but we gotta go play the Saints in New Orleans. We lost to them earlier this year, and they just beat the Bucks. they're not a pushover for this Panthers team because it would be the most Panthers thing ever to beat the Rams, the number one team, then go and lose to the Saints again. You know.
Literally. They are on the bubble though for the playoffs, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's wild to think that the Panthers could go, say 10-7, not win the division, but they could still make the playoffs at 10-7. Which is weird to say this late into the season. It's been so long since we talked about playoff implications for this Panthers this late. It's nice,
and it's crazy to
nice
see that they actually have a chance right now. Like.
Speaking of a chance, the Panthers still have a chance at the number one seed. I'm coping very hard.
If they win out and everybody ties.
If they win out and the
Everybody needs to
Rams
start
somehow
losing.
lose.
Everyone above us needs to start losing, and the Panthers need to win out. And if everyone finishes like at 11-6, the Panthers on the tiebreaker. There you go.
Here, let me. I want to do something real quick. We're gonna do a do as I share my screen with you guys. Speaking of playoffs, talking about playoffs. I simulated a couple of weeks with just like most likely victories. I did give the Panthers at home here on week 16. All right, but then all the other ones where who's expected to win, who's not expected to win, just like favored matchups. I tried my best on a lot of these. Brings us to week 18. I just kind of wanted to let you see where the more probable marbles lie here
18.
going into week 18. The kind of playoff picture we're looking at as the season's coming into an end. We got Denver on one side. It turns out Seattle might actually end up taking the number one seed on the right side here.
I think the winner of the NFC West will be the one seed. So
yeah, no, absolutely.
Either them or the Packers. So.
But yeah, if you notice down here, the fourth seed ended up being the Carolina Panthers at 9-7. Right?
Fourth seed? That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's because we're divisional winners.
The divisional winners always get one of the first four, and so they still has Philadelphia here. Unfortunately, I don't think I ended up having the Cowboys sneak in. But if I just start clicking in some of these, like the Rams probably win.
Rams will beat the Cardinals. Cowboys.
That one could be up in the air. We'll just throw Bengals on there. Chiefs on there. We'll say Lions because I don't know if that changes this. Oh wow, it does. Wait, these are implications.
That's a very important game.
The winner of the Bears Lions would be the 7th seed.
In the way that we have it, yes.
Is there a difference with here if Denver wins versus if the Chargers win? New England would get the 1 seed. Ooh, so there's some implications there as well. I mean, I guess it would depend on wherever the. I mean, they probably they'll beat
the Dolphins.
You would think they would beat the Dolphins. You never know. Yeah. The Dolphins also beat the Bills, so this one doesn't matter. They can tie. Sure, why not? The Bills winning could.
Eagles will beat the Commanders.
Yeah, you would hope the Eagles beat the Commanders. You'd hope
the Vikings will beat the Packers.
Stop! If
I want to eat more pie, Aaron. Come on.
Even if they do, like the Packers might rest their starters if this is the scenario, unless for some reason Seahawks lose to the Niners and the Packers win. Ooh. That could put the Packers at number 1, but only if the Packers win and the Seahawks lose. That's interesting, right? But I'll just say Seahawks wins. They probably do.
Colts Texans could determine the division.
Yeah, because where's Jags? I mean, Jags
because if Texans lose, Jaguars beat the.
What do you know? The Houston Texans can still take that division. What do you know? It literally just comes down to like who wins and who loses. You know, that's crazy. It is Houston's to have it. It's not Houston's to have because Jacksonville currently has the lead there. But the way I've simulated it, just because Houston has a lighter schedule for the most part, it really still could go either way. And I think they still play each other twice. I could be wrong. Is it?
Texans remaining schedule: Cardinals, Raiders, Chargers, Colts.
Yeah. Okay. So for the most part, I think it's an easier schedule. So that's kind of crazy. And then
the Texans are hot, winning winners of 5 and 8 of the last 10 after starting 0-3. Don't sleep on them.
Nope.
And then it doesn't really matter who I had winning between
Give
the
it-
Ravens
give it-
and Steelers. That one
Nah.
is just like, that's the same.
You got to
Yeah.
make the Ravens win that game, so Steelers go 9-8.
There you go. That's so true. And then this is the matchup I think is interesting between Carolina and Tampa Bay. With a tie, Carolina's still there. Obviously, with a win. If they lose, Tampa Bay takes it. That could be the implication at the end of the year. It's just whoever wins this game. That could be both of these teams' first playoff game.
The easiest path for the Panthers to win the NFC South, from what I saw, is they need to win the next 2 weeks, and the Bucs need to lose the next 2 weeks.
So I have them winning here against the Saints, and then having them win against the Bucs at home, right?
Yeah.
Like that makes sense, right?
Yeah, but the problem is week 15. The Bucs are playing the Falcons, and they should not lose to the Falcons. But
You would think they don't lose
kind
here.
of banged up.
Yeah.
Mayfield's kind of banged up. Who knows?
And then they also go on the road to Miami, which is crazy because Miami is
Not
6
that's
and
not
7.
an easy game
It's not an easy game anymore. It's not.
Nope.
And I
Mike
don't have them
McDaniel's
beating-
coaching himself into another year.
What if
just
the
talk about
Panthers
how-
beat Seattle though? What if? Okay, let's change
crazy.
some things. If the Panthers
I would love that.
look how much everything shakes up. They jump to the 3rd seed. They jump to the 3rd seed.
Oh yeah, baby.
That's
Oh,
copium
yeah.
though. That
Can
is
we
that
just
is major
mention-
copium.
No, it's not copium. We beat the Rams. We can beat the Seahawks.
No. Can we just mention real quick how none of these include the Chiefs? Thank God.
I know, thank goodness. I even gave the Chiefs like a gimme here or there, where I gave the Chiefs obviously the Titans, and I even gave them the win over the Chargers. I did. I gave them that just to see what would happen, and they are still
9 and
out.
7. 9 and 7 is not good enough for a wild card spot in the AFC. It's just
It's not. Actually, dude.
Nope.
It won't be. It won't be for the NFC
Every
either.
single
You-
one of these teams has like 10 or more wins. There's
Yeah,
except
you
for
need
Pittsburgh.
at least 10. You
Pittsburgh
need.
is
I mean,
9-8.
they are the winner of Tank Division. Come on.
Literally.
So-
Yes.
Yeah, literally, and it still comes to it still comes down to this final week. If the Panthers win, they get the 3 seed, and if they don't, Tampa Bay is the
they're
4
out.
seed. There
Yeah,
is
yeah.
almost no matter what happens, that final game has major
Those last
implications.
these two games between Bucks and Panthers are going to determine the NFC South.
That's insane.
Essentially, if the Panthers win both of those games, they get the South.
Oh yeah.
This is such a fun
it's just
little
crazy.
website. I love
Yeah,
this.
it's just crazy how like, for lack of a better word, tight everything is in terms of like what team needs to win and what team needs to lose for this team to be in.
You
this
literally
seed, this team to be in
one
this seed.
game
It's insane.
changes
Like,
so much. Well, okay, listen again. One game from like week 16. Where was it? Or is it 17?
will determine
this
an
one
outcome for the playoffs.
shakes up 3 different teams. 3 different
Yep,
teams.
It's crazy.
Yep.
And then like if we go back and change that one, it changes 2 teams. It's like all of this changes 5 teams. Wait, no, 5 teams change if the Panthers beat the Seahawks. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That is wild.
Literally,
You beat the Rams. Crazy things could happen.
it could.
True.
And I think
True.
that's what's so exciting about this. So, all right, we'll kind of go. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I didn't mean to turn off my camera. That was not my intention. But yeah, no, it's
Technical
crazy
difficulties.
crazy to see what the playoffs are beginning to look like. This might actually be the most exciting year for playoffs that I've had in a very long time, honestly. So,
For sure.
I
don't
mean,
know
it
if
definitely
there's-
helps. It definitely helps if your team is really like the Packers are, and not the 7th seed, not the 7th seed merchants they have been for the last couple of years.
an actual shot at the 1 seed is like a dream. The Packers just have to win out and hope that the Rams and the Seahawks lose somewhere.
Oh yeah. The Panthers just have to win out and hope that 5 other teams above them lose.
Okay, well, here's the thing. So the Panthers and Seahawks play each other one more time. And so the winner of that, the Packers have to hope loses one more time. That's what it is. So they will play each other, and then the winner of that needs to lose one of their other
I mean,
3.
here's my copium that someone else did the playoff prediction.
I want to see this. Hold up. Let's take a look.
This is the copium of the Panthers in the
1 seed. You really went through and were like, okay, tiebreaker. Well, 1st seed. This doesn't even have the Packers in there. What the heck?
Oopsies.
What do you mean?
Hey,
oopsies?
oopsies.
No.
I mean, you can. You can switch the Bears and Packers. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I would
could.
change it. But
You
look at this:
could.
11-6, 11-6, 11-6, 11-6, 11-6.
If everyone
11-6,
finishes
10-7.
11-6, the Panthers take the tiebreaker. Just saying.
Oh, that's crazy.
Everyone just needs to
huge.
finish 11-6. You know,
And the Panthers
There's
need to win
a
out.
huge amount of copium here, and it's insane.
I've been
biggest
coping this
copium.
entire season, knowing this has been the best season the Panthers have had in a decade.
No, absolutely, I agree. It's great. It's
The best year
fantastic.
since their Super Bowl. Does that mean?
Well, 2017, but you know, it's
8
been
years.
a decade.
Noah, who do you think is going to the Super Bowl?
Not the Ravens. That's for
probably
sure.
not. You're right.
The
you're
Panthers
right.
and the Packers will play each other in the Super Bowl in the first ever NFC versus NFC Super Bowl.
Somehow nobody from the AFC makes it in. It's
I
the
would-
NFC's
listen,
only.
I wouldn't hate it for the NFC Championship game, though. I'll give you that. That'd be fine.
No, that would be
That
I
would-
awesome.
I don't think I would be welcome into a football call if that does happen. There seems to be a couple of angry Packers fans that watch the games. You
Hey,
know?
they only get angry if the Packers lose, okay? So we'll have to see. Anyway, you guys want to do some power rankings
do you
since
really-
nobody knows who's good?
Power rankings.
Do you really want my answer though to that
Yes.
to
Yes.
that question?
Yes.
Patriots.
Right.
I can see it. It's
Patriots.
it's a good choice though. It's probably
Yeah,
you probably
it's a
see
very
like
good
Denver
choice.
and New England going to the AFC Championship game, and you probably
I
see
believe
like
that, yeah.
I hate to say it, but I probably see like Seattle and LA going to the NFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
They've
Dark
been
horse,
Absolutely.
Texans.
Texans would be great.
Ooh,
I would love to
yeah,
see
Texans
the
would be
Texans
awesome.
out of the playoff
Dark
picture
horses,
for so long.
Texans.
They started at 1-5.
0-3, yeah. They started 0-3.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So
Insane.
anyway, let's get some power rankings, fellas. Who do we have at the top of our list? I know that we had a couple good teams on a bye, but that doesn't mean we discount them.
Yeah, my first two from last week are unchanged.
I think so too.
Broncos.
Patriots, Broncos.
Yep.
I mean, Broncos
Yep,
still won
I
again.
agree.
They're keeping the good times rolling. Patriots, Broncos, definitely good choices. There are some like good kind of sleeper choices in the middle. We still can't discount the NFC, right? The whole NFC West. I think number 3 is still basically 3/4 of the
The Hawks,
NFC
Rams,
West.
and Niners.
Just throw them
Yeah,
all
yeah,
there
literally.
at number 3.
all of them at number 3 because that's what I
Yeah.
have.
I mean, the good teams
Yep,
are still
yep.
winning, and the bad teams are still losing. And like, as much as it was a crazy week last week, we didn't see a whole lot of shift with some of the best teams there. I would love personally to put the Packers at number 4. I don't know if that's they are the number 2 seed in the NFC right now.
Yeah.
And we already have the number 1 and number 2 seeds up there of the AFC and several of the other
Yeah.
NFC contenders. So I think the Packers
No,
are a solid number 4.
That's a valid choice. Valid choice. Yeah.
And then this number 5 spot's going to be interesting, but I kind of want to put the Texans.
I also have the Jaguars as well.
Oh, yeah,
I was
I'll tie you
think-
with it because
yeah.
those are the 2 in contention for that division right now is the Texans and the Jaguars.
Honorable mention.
Honorable
the Bills.
mention. The Bills. I'll throw the Bills
The
up
Bills.
there. They've come
I
out
have
of their
Bills,
bye
Chargers,
winning.
and Bears as my honorable mention.
You know what? I'll at least the Chargers. The Bears lost, okay? No, but like they did look good. They look
That's
good
why they are
losing.
6.
They brought it all the way down to that 4th and 1 at the end of the game where they had
Really
a chance
bad
to tie.
play call, by the way. That
Terrible
was
play
so
call.
That was
bad.
awful.
I don't know.
I mean,
if
if it worked, if it wasn't for Nixon, blowing his coverage to go cover Cole Kmet, that's a touchdown, right? So,
Yeah.
but you should have. It's
would've
fourth and
tied
run. Just run
Just
the ball.
run the
You
ball.
ran
You-
the ball the whole drive.
They've had success
just could have
running
stopped
it.
it. Yeah, just run the ball.
I don't know if you
Well-
saw this, but in sports analysis, they saw that was the exact same play that the Bears ran against the Eagles in the go-ahead touchdown, and so the Packers actually had that written up. They kept that in mind, and so seeing that it was the same play where he rolled out and had Kmet leak out, Nixon knew to drop back and get it. They interviewed Evan Williams after the game, and he's all like, I didn't know if anyone was back there behind me covering him. I was just praying and hoping to God that somebody was, and I looked back and there was Keyshawn Nixon. Thank God.
I
That's
love
funny.
that.
That's
But they
funny.
did have, like, I think it was DJ Moore underneath who was wide open for a split second, that if Caleb Williams saw him, he could just pitched it. I don't know if it would have been a touchdown after everybody collapsed, but they
It
definitely
would have been a first down.
It would have been first and goal from like the 3. So the game definitely didn't have to end right there. But yeah, it was close. I was looking
Absolutely.
towards overtime, unless they were ballsy and wanted to go for 2, which could have been crazy as well. Good game though. And can I also put the Panthers at a bonus number 6 just because they won their bye?
Oh, because they won the bye week? Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, there's our power
Good.
rankings. Feel free to agree or disagree, but yeah, no, that one
Yeah, it's
was pretty
so
cut and
sad.
paste.
We don't have the Colts on our power rankings for the first time all season.
Oh,
It's so sad.
it is.
If
It's,
Phillip Rivers gets them a win next week, they're back at number 1.
they're
I
so
swear to
back.
you.
I'm putting them. They're jump roping everybody, leapfrogging to the top.
That hat that we threw coming back, and we're wearing it for the entire podcast.
Everybody wearing blue
Everyone
because
wear
that's
blue.
our team, baby.
I'm wearing my. Oh, I guess. Oh, it's the Indiana Jones hat. I guess I can't wear that anymore.
I guess you'd have to get the Indiana Phillip hat. I don't know. Get a Hannah Montana hat. It's the same thing, right?
Hannah Montana.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
I'm going to Amazon to see if there's even a Hannah Montana hat I
I
can
bet
buy.
there is. There has to be. They make hats for everything nowadays, right?
Hannah Montana costume. No, I want a hat.
Put on the wig. Come on, the Hannah Montana wig.
Put on the wig.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Make a deal with me right now. If the Panthers make the NFC Championship game, you'll wear a Hannah Montana wig to the 3SadFans podcast episode right before the NFC Championship game.
First off, let's see how much it costs.
It's gonna be like $11. There's no way, right?
It's probably tariffed.
Okay, the first thing on Amazon I see is $13.
Hey, that's
So,
not bad,
yes,
right?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Let's go! Wig! 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 Wig!
Wig.
All right, let's get into some picks, though, shall we, gentlemen?
Yep. Let's go over real quick how we did the past week.
Oh, we didn't do
was-
the past week. Oh no!
I was
No,
8-6. I was 8-6.
I went 10 and where am I? 10 and something, whatever the opposite of 10
4.
was. 10 and 4. I got 10 and
Yep.
4. I finally caught back up to my dad. He only got 6. I'm back in there,
yep.
baby.
Oh, at least I did better than your dad. I went 7 and 7.
Oops.
And
And the
went
podcast went 8 and 6.
8 and 6
Let's
respectively.
go. Time with me.
Yeah, no, you
So-
also went
and
8 and 6.
Me and Aaron are above the podcast. Tom, you are behind the podcast.
Yeah. I was tied last week. I'm only 1 game behind.
He can catch
I'm
up.
fine.
There's 4
I'm
weeks
fine.
left.
I'm fine.
You are doing great, sir.
And then
I'm fine.
our overall Snoop Troop winners right now, we got Tim, our good friend Tim at 142, our friend Vin at 141.
Only a half game behind because he has 1 less win.
Yep. And then he forgot to do a pick for a
he
Thursday
forgot
game.
to do a pick. That's crazy.
Same thing happened
Yep.
to Carly, which is why she's at 4 instead of tied for 3. So crazy. But yeah, no, it's heating up down the stretch. It's probably going to be one of these people that ends up winning is right here within the top 4. I mean, we've seen
Absolutely.
all it takes is one bad week for somebody to catch up, right? Vin had 3
Yep.
more than Tim last week, and he literally catapulted him to only being 1 behind. It's close. It's a race to the finish here. But anyway, the podcast is not doing well, but we're still going to try. So Thursday night, Atlanta Falcons going into Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers. What are we thinking, fellas?
Baker Mayfield kind of hurt, you know.
Yeah.
I think he's questionable at this moment. Let me look it up.
Kirk Cousins is still playing like Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
That is why I picked the Buccaneers. I don't trust Kirk Cousins to do this.
I mean, you can't. I don't know if you can trust the Falcons. The Falcons. Oh, let's take a look here.
I mean, they're 4-9 for a
1, 2,
reason.
3,
But John
4,
Robinson
5,
is
6,
not enough
7,
to
8.
carry the entire team. It's like how Jonathan Taylor is not enough to carry the Colts.
Nope.
The Falcons have lost 7 of the last 8. The only win coming against the Saints. I mean, it is a Thursday night game, divisional game, right?
You never know,
Crazier things
divisional
have
games,
happened.
anything can
And-
happen.
but
Yeah.
it's still-
The Bucks
but it's-
lost to the
it's-
Saints at home.
They did just lose to the Saints.
It was in Tampa.
I know. I just can't pick the Falcons.
Okay.
Can't.
Buccaneers. Good pick.
Nope.
I
Easy
can't.
pick.
Yep. Buccaneers.
All right, then we've got the Cleveland Browns traveling to Chicago to play the Bears. The Bears look good. I can't not pick them, Like, I hate to say
You know,
it.
it's weird with the Browns. We thought that the Browns were going to have a much better defensive game against the Titans instead of the barn burner 31-29.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
no, they were talking about Myles Garrett potentially breaking the record that game.
And this game. No, he got one.
He got one. He didn't have one for like the first 3 quarters, though. It was wild.
Yeah, I don't. So
Yeah, I don't.
He managed
the
to
Browns,
get one.
the Browns aren't doing anything here. I picked the Bears.
Yeah, no, I think the Bears, for sure. But
I mean, I agree. I'm going to pick the Bears, but
watch out for the Browns, though. I mean, they did beat the Packers.
Is this your coping that the Browns are going to beat the Bears as well?
I'm coping so hard, but I even chose the Bears. But yeah, no. Anyway, then we've got an interesting matchup of the
America's
6 and 7.
Game of the Week.
America's Game of the Week, baby. The Baltimore Ravens playing the Cincinnati Bengals in Ohio. Am I crazy for choosing the Cincinnati Bengals?
No,
because I had them.
No, because they are favored right now.
They're not. It says the Ravens
no,
are favored on my screen.
No,
Pick rate.
By money line, they're favored. However, I don't trust the Ravens, so I picked the Bengals. The
Bengals
really played very well against the Bills last week,
and that was in Buffalo, in the cold.
It was in Buffalo in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Joe Burrow's going to do it. Joe Burrow and the Jamar Chase combo are going to come back out. Yes, their defense isn't that great.
Will they continuously have Joe Burrow play until they're mathematically eliminated? Because, like, let's say...
No, I think Joe Burrow plays for the rest of the year.
Just no matter what?
Yeah. Joe Flacco's off to the sideline now. He's not going to play.
But, I mean, like, the thing is the Bengals still have a shot at that division.
They do.
If they win
they
out...
could win the division at 8-9.
Everybody else loses. It could happen. Where's my scenario picker? Let me run through the calculations again.
It is very small, but the Bengals could still win at 8-9.
Crazy. They got to win out and then hope everybody else loses. But yeah, I chose the Bengals. It sounds like Noah also chose
picked the Bengals as well.
Tom, who did you choose?
I picked the Ravens. I think the Ravens. They have to double down. Like they know it's
they're in a do or die situation.
There's no more messing around, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. No, I absolutely agree with that. But I just can't trust them anymore.
The Bengals looked way better than the Ravens. They just in the past couple weeks they did beat them 2 weeks ago. And then, they went toe-to-toe with the Bills, and the Ravens did not go toe-to-toe with the... Well, I mean, I guess they kind of did with the Steelers, but it didn't look as good. The Bengals look good against the Bills. So, anyway, as a podcast, we're picking the Bengals, but I will keep your thought in mind, Tom. If the Ravens do win, we'll nod you as a believer.
Yay!
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 All right, then we've got the LA Chargers heading into Kansas City to play the Chiefs. This is pretty split as far as the picks go, and the Chiefs are favored at home.
This is a divisional game, right?
This is a divisional game, yes. Kansas City Chiefs now mathematically unable to win the division, but they are not out of the playoff.
The first time in 8 years that they cannot win the AFC West.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
Also, side note, I just ran flew the playoff machine. The Bengals can still win the division at 7-10. If everything goes wrong, if everything goes wrong, the Bengals can win at 7-10.
That would be so funny. The first 7-10 team to make a Super Bowl.
No, that's insane.
It's not gonna happen. But if everything goes wrong.
Can I just ask one question about that? You have it so like everyone in the AFC North just loses out.
They just keep losing.
Is that how that works?
Mm-hmm.
The Bengals will still lose one game, but as long as the Ravens and Steelers keep losing,
so it's the Steelers lose out, the Ravens lose until they play the Steelers, in which they win, and both teams end up going 7-10, and then the Bengals also go 7-10, but the Bengals would have like the tiebreaker. I mean, the Bengals can end up going 8-9, but that's what would have to happen.
It's more likely they win the division 8-9, but
it could happen to 7-10.
That's insane.
I mean, just the screenshot, fourth seed. Oh, it's very tiny, but it's still fourth seed. Look at this, 7-10, fourth seed. Load, damn you!
Look at this, the fourth
there it is.
seed. It's Cincinnati,
Okay.
7-10.
So getting back to our pick here for the Chargers and the Chiefs. Right?
Yes.
These two teams played each other during week 1, right? In Brazil.
In Brazil,
is that
the
right?
Chargers
Yes.
won that game,
Yes.
and a glorious time was had by all.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that
was-
glorious time will be repeated. I picked the Chargers.
I love that for
Not
you.
because of my ethics. I genuinely believe the Chargers can.
Oh, you're so far away from your ethics. I can't even call it ethics anymore when you pick against the Chiefs. You haven't done that in weeks.
I'm a
No, I have
realist. The
not.
Chiefs are like on their back foot and they risk missing the playoffs. The Chargers looked so sloppy last week, and the Chiefs did too. Don't get me wrong. But the Chiefs being back at home in Arrowhead, giving them all the momentum.
They lost at home.
They did
Yeah,
lose at
I
home
mean-
last
they
week.
went-
They did.
It's so.
But that was
hard. Yeah,
against
they
the
did go-
Texans. I genuinely think the
Texans.
Texans are a better team than the Chargers.
Right now, yes.
Right now, yes.
That's a good take. That's a good take. Yeah.
I mean,
So-
look at the Chargers. Justin Herbert went with a surgically repaired broken hand. A week off that surgery, 12 of 26. A $130.
The only reason the
You know-
Chargers won is because Jalen Hurts threw 4 interceptions.
4 interceptions
Yeah.
and fumbled. 5 turnovers from Jalen Hurts.
2 in
You know?
one play.
And Justin Herbert was also the leading rusher for the Chargers.
Saquon Barkley,
This
even though he had
offense
that
is-
one big run, that was it. That was their big run.
Yeah, this Chargers offense is not very offensive right now.
Just right
This
now,
could-
though. This is a week-to-week,
Yeah.
week-to-week
Yeah.
game, so you never know. I personally went with the Chiefs just because I know how they are when their backs are against the wall. I know how they handle adversity. And
I don't know if I could. Yeah, I get that, and I don't know if I can trust the Chargers right now.
Mhm.
I'm also going to pick the Chiefs.
Ooh, as a
The
podcast, we're
picks
choosing
the Chiefs, and I would be
Chiefs.
I would be the one laughing to the bank.
And yeah, when
I
the
hope you
Chargers
are.
win, you get another one over the podcast. There you
I
go.
hope you do.
Exactly. I'll be the one laughing
All
to
right,
the
you
bank.
guys have
It'll be
both have
great.
had your anomaly picks so far. I haven't had one yet. What's my hot take? All right, we got the Buffalo Bills heading into New
Yeah,
England.
take this hot take now. What are you feeling?
Right
How
now,
are you
I'm
feeling?
going with the Bills. Bills.
Ooh.
I know that the
Ooh.
Patriots went into Buffalo and beat them earlier in the year, but even though the Patriots came off a bye, I think the Bills have more momentum. The Bills did all of their suffering earlier in the year. The Bills have been on a win streak. They've been looking good. They've been looking like a more complete football team. I think it's close. This is a 50-50 game, so when it comes down to it, we're picking off of vibes here as opposed to statistics and third down percentages and passer rating and whatever happens to be. You play these two teams in this scenario 100 times, it probably goes 50 in each way, and I just have faith in the Bills this time. So, it's my vibe pick.
Yeah. Tom, what do you think?
The only 2 losses the Patriots have are at home.
At the beginning of the year as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
One of them
that's
was
a fair
the
point.
Raiders. So
Yikes.
But that was history. That was months
yeah, it was
ago.
week 1. Whatever.
What, the Patriots are on a 10-win streak?
a 10-win streak. Yes.
They went 1-2 and then didn't lose. And that one was against the Panthers. They went loss, beat the Panthers, loss, win out.
Oopsies.
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 They've also
Pick
had
the
one of the
Patriots.
weaker schedules though. So you're taking the
I
Patriots.
mean, yeah, the schedule isn't the greatest, but you don't.
But
Control that,
you
right?
don't get to choose who you play. That's always
Yeah.
what I've said. I'm right there with you. If you're playing against bad teams, you're expected to beat the bad teams, and the Patriots have beaten those bad teams. So.
I mean, it is tougher to sweep divisional opponents. Especially after the second time. I still think the Patriots pull off a win.
All right, Noah, all down to you. What are you thinking, Bills or Patriots?
Well, this one I was sort of torn on. Is that both of them are minus? Is that what I'm reading?
The reason why they're
on the
both
money
minus
line?
is so that because just like I said, it's a 50-50 game. The casinos expect all the money being bet to be split 50-50, so they have to have them both minus so that the casino still makes a revenue.
Right.
That makes sense. Okay. Interesting. Well, I agree with the fact that this team is on a hot streak and they're suffering from the beginning of the game, from the beginning of the season is like over.
That's kind of been the tale of both of these teams. Just one of them is
Ooh.
more prominent than the other.
Yeah, I picked the Bills for this one. I
Ooh.
think
The team goes on
I
a
think
bye.
they can pull it off. Yeah.
The team goes
I
on a
think they
bye
can pull
1 week and all the hype goes away.
I know, but like
it.
they are a team that needs to be tested. If they beat the Bills, I think they end up with the number 1 seed over the Broncos.
I agree with that.
Oh yeah.
Right now, the Broncos only have the number 1 seed because the Patriots went on a bye.
Oh, I believe they're tied.
Well, they have the same record.
Are
They're
they
both
tied?
11-2. But if you look at the standings, the Broncos were the 2 seed all this time up until last week, where the Broncos won and the Patriots were on a bye. So by their common games or whatever, divisional conference, whatever happens to be, the Denver Broncos now leapfrogged them. They're the number 1 seed. But I think if the Patriots beat the Bills here, they will end up with the 1 seed at the end of the year. If the Patriots lose, then the Denver Broncos hold on to that 1 seed. Because I still think the Denver Broncos lose like one more game this year. May or may not be this week, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, as a podcast, we chose the Bills. All right, then we've got the mid-off. The Commanders versus the Giants. Guys, flip a coin. Giants?
And this is not mid. This is tank. This is tank bowl.
This is
This is who wants the number 1 seed.
I'm going Giants. They don't want it enough.
I'm also picking the Giants.
I also picked the Giants.
Yeah, there's
I
nothing
think
to
the
talk about here.
I think the Giants are a better team. They've been in more games than the Commanders this year.
Save your breath.
Commanders
This is the
just got-
Giants.
Commanders got beaten 31-0 by JJ McCarthy by 9.
The Vikings. Yeah, like the Vikings.
All right, scroll down. Philadelphia Eagles, Raiders in Philadelphia. Save your breath.
Save your breath.
I know that.
Look, the Eagles. I mean, they're collapsing like they did 2 seasons ago, and
But
here
there's no
come
way
the
you
Raiders.
lose the
Here
Raiders,
come the
right?
Raiders for a nice little pickup. You know,
I know, right? If they lose to the Raiders, it is surely over. And I think if they lose to the Raiders, I think the Cowboys take that division.
No, that'd be
The Cowboys will talk so much trash.
they sure would.
I remember there was a time we were talking when the Philadelphia Eagles were 6-0, and we were talking about if they were ever going to lose a game. Now they're 8-5. That's crazy.
Now they're 8-5.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oopsies.
Anyway, Eagles.
Eagles.
All right.
Even though they've lost the last 3,
Yeah. I mean,
Eagles.
so have the Raiders. Let's be fair.
I think the Raiders' loss streak is a little longer. Than
It's a little
3
longer
games.
than 3. That's true.
4, 5, 6. They've lost 7 straight. Oop,
Ooh, they could beat their record of losing 10 straight from last year.
oop.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. All right, then we've got New York Jets heading into Jacksonville to play the Jaguars.
I trust the Jaguars more than I do the Jets.
Honestly, because I was going to choose the Colts last week. We had a discussion about it. I remembered that, what's his face? Daniel Jones had a broken leg, and I was like, no, I'm going to change to the Jaguars. Glad I did. Daniel Jones, tore his Achilles. And
On the other leg.
on the other leg.
The other
So he's
leg,
got
yeah.
2 broken legs now.
Yeah.
Jacksonville looked phenomenal. There's no way I can't pick them, you know?
I mean,
I agree.
I'm picking the Jags. I trust the Jags more than the Jets. The Jets can only score points on punt returns.
True.
True.
So
True.
just if the
Jaguars,
Jaguars
yes.
kick the ball out of bounds on every punt, the Jets can never score. They also started Brady Cook,
Ooh.
undrafted
no.
quarterback out of Missouri.
You know what? He's going to lead them to victory, though. You never know.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No,
All
he's
right.
not.
We've got the
No,
Arizona
he's not.
Cardinals heading into Houston to play the Texans. Anyone have anyone but the Texans?
Nope.
Yeah, we're getting to that point of the
No.
season, aren't we? Where it's like,
Yeah, but it's just like easy
good
picks,
team,
you know,
the
like
not
this-
good
Cardinals want a good good draft pick. You know.
yeah, they do. They finally got to that point where they're like, we can finally give up.
Yeah.
All right, then we've got America's Game of the Week. Actually, this one's on CBS, so it won't be America's Game of the Week, but it will be the Tony Romo casted game where the Green Bay
Yes.
Packers go into Denver and play the Broncos. Weirdly enough, the Packers are favored, but the Broncos are at home and have a higher pick rate.
Are the Packers going to be able to breathe?
That's what
Yeah.
they say.
Colorado.
Like, that's always been an issue, and the Packers have had their struggles playing in Denver, especially with this young team that doesn't have a lot of experience there. But I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that they could come in and knock this off, just because Denver is 11-2 by playing a lot of close games. The Packers are 9-3-1 by winning a lot of close games. The Packers have only lost 3 games by a combined total of 9 points, which is 3 points per game. So this could go either way. This is another one of those 50-50
yeah,
games.
You said close games. Both teams have very similar point differentials. The
They
Packers
do.
are plus 70. Packers are plus 75. Broncos are plus 73.
These are two very
are
evenly matched teams, and I'm not going to speak it into existence, but could be your future Super Bowl matchup, a rematch of the 96 season. Listen, I'm just saying it could possibly happen.
Nope.
Both of these teams
Nope.
are on
You're
pace
not wrong about that.
for at least a championship appearance in AFC and NFC respectively. So you never know. If I had to choose a deciding factor here, it's that I live in Wisconsin and I love the Green Bay Packers to death. Let's go Pack, go!
Homer Simpson.
I don't know what else to compare here. They're so evenly matched where it's a great defense, a offense that has the capability to do great things, but sometimes falters and lets their opponents stay in games longer than they should. They are quite literally, equivocally the same team on either side of the spectrum here. So it makes it really tough to choose. And I think this is my weird tinfoil hat conspiracy. The only reason the Packers are favored is because they know, like the NFL and the casinos know that there's more Green Bay Packers fans who will put more money on the Green Bay Packers. And that's why they're favored, so that more money will come in.
I think.
Well, fuck that.
Okay. I mean, the Broncos are undefeated at home. They love playing at home. Packers are 4-1-1 on the road. I think home field advantage. The Broncos win a close game, so I'm picking the Broncos.
All right, Noah, it's all down to you.
Broncos for very similar reasons.
This is not a humble pie moment.
It's not a humble pie moment. I'm literally sitting here as a objective football fan saying that this very could easily go either way. No, look back at my predictions. I'm bringing up the predictions. Do you remember at the beginning of the year, we all did predictions, and this is the one at the beginning of the year that I said that they would lose. And so let me find it. Packers. All right. At the very beginning of the year, I said they would take an L at Denver.
He's got the receipts, though.
All right, I do. It's just that right now I have a little bit of copium and I'm hopeful. However, I am not going to be too disappointed if the Broncos win, and I very well could see it happening, and I'm just accepting of that. Okay, I'm accepting of that. But I really hope the Packers win. So we as a podcast choose the Denver Broncos, and I will just live with that, and that is okay. Then we've got the actual America's Game of the Week, where the Detroit Lions head into L.A. to play the Rams. Now, this one is going to be a good game.
This will be really fun to watch. Yeah,
Rams definitely bounced back after laying an egg against the Panthers last week.
Oh yeah, Who did they play this week? The Rams. Oh yeah, they beat up the Cardinals by a lot.
The Cardinals 45-17.
By a lot, and the Cardinals only got up to 17 in garbage time.
Wait, the Rams did that last week? Did I miss that?
You sure did. It wasn't a big Matthew Stafford game. They had like 3 rushing touchdowns. Matthew Stafford played well, but yeah, most of their
Matthew Stafford 22 of 31, 3 touchdowns, 281 yards.
I mean, yeah, it's still good. That's why you should start Matthew Stafford in fantasy, Noah. So it's a good pick.
You know what they say? About Matthew Stafford?
Let's go. It's a good pickup. Also, can I just shout out the fact that, like, right now in our fantasy standings, the top 3 are me, you, and Tim. It goes me. I think it goes me, Tim, and then you, because it's like, hey, this is your guys' first year, and I'm just like, hey, listen, that guy's still available. Pick him up. I think I told you to pick up the Jacksonville defense, and I think I told you to pick up Matthew Stafford, and I told Tim to pick up Sam Darnold. So, like, listen, maybe there's something to this. Maybe we know fantasy football. Maybe we don't. Maybe everybody else gave up and stopped caring. But I think that's very funny that the first timers and this guy are the top of the fantasy league right now.
Yeah, no, but it's right now. It's you. I'm assuming the sliders is Tim, and then me.
Yeah, he's backdoor sliders. So yeah, what's
love
my
that.
record now? Is it 11?
It's 12-2.
12-2, baby.
12-2.
Ironically, my
12-2,
only two
yeah.
losses are 1 to you and 1 to Tim.
Nice.
Nice. Anyway,
I
Lions
picked
at
the
Rams. I've got
the
Rams.
I picked the Rams. I got Rams.
Rams. Cool. I didn't have to talk about that one a lot. Then we've got America's Game of the Week, where the
Why is this at 4:25 game? Why is this not 1 o'clock?
because they want more people watching. The Carolina Panthers have shot at the
Doesn't make
division.
sense at all. This should be a 1 o'clock game.
Especially
It's not,
if for some
though.
reason the Buccaneers lose on Thursday, they will be showcasing this one, and you know it.
They have Chiefs Chargers at 1 o'clock. They have a LA team playing at 10 a.m. local time. What are they doing?
So the Carolina Panthers are favored, but this is in New
Unbelievable.
Orleans. The Saints coming off of a big win, and the Carolina Panthers coming off of a bye, which reminds me I should start Rico Dowdle.
No, you shouldn't. He
I'm-
was not very effective against the Saints last time.
And that was last time. This is this time. He's got to be better than Ashton Genty at Philadelphia.
Okay, probably better than Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Wow, he might get you 3 more points.
He might, and that's what I'm banking on.
Okay.
Tom, what do you think?
I mean, we've seen these highs, right? We saw the highs against the Rams. We saw the highs against the Falcons, right? And it's the same thing that happened. The first time we played the Saints, the previous week we had beaten the Packers. We're like, oh yeah, we beat the Packers. They were the 1 seed. It's like the best team we've beaten all season. And then here come the lowly Saints, and they laid an egg, right? And so we're kind of coming into the same situation again, where we just beat the 1 seed, and now we're going up against the lowly Saints. I said this earlier, it would be such a Panthers thing to do, to beat the Rams, just to turn around to lose the Saints again.
Time is a flat circle, Tom.
It is a flat circle.
We're so back. It's so over.
That's
We're so
how
back.
clocks
It's so
work.
over. We're
They're
so back.
Yeah. I'm keeping with my tradition. If I pick against the Panthers, they have a better shot at winning. So my official pick is the Saints. Just like last time, the Panthers should win this game. But I don't know if they will. So
Te quiero mucho, Rico Dowdle.
it's been my Sean recently somehow. So
Somehow. But I'm taking the Carolina Panthers. Noah, all up to you.
Te quiero mucho, Rico.
Let's go,
Panthers!
Panthers!
At least these guys are homers for me.
Listen, you've seen me get excited over the Panthers games a little bit more than maybe you do sometimes.
And I get excited for the Packers more than you sometimes.
Let's go. See,
It's
we love
easier
each
to
other's
pull for
teams.
other people's team than your own because you have the anxiety when it comes to your team.
I mean, I love watching
Yep.
the Panthers do well. They're a little scrappy team. They're little underdogs. I'd love to see them sneak into the 4 seed. And then, maybe even beat... Listen, what if we get a rematch where the Carolina Panthers are the 4 seed, the LA Rams are the 5 seed, and the LA Rams travel back to Carolina and get the same whooping they did before?
Lose.
Yeah, no,
And
probably.
the Panthers lose.
Hold
Again.
on. Is Aaron not being copium delusional for the Panthers, not the Packers?
I'm being delusional for both, all right?
Fair enough.
He
Anyway.
just doesn't want to see the Panthers again in the playoffs because he knows what's going to happen.
Definitely. I was there physically with my own eyes. I watched it happen. Rico Dowdle ran
I'm
all
glad that
over
I'm on
us.
the AFC.
Packers threw an interception and a fumble. Turned it over on 4th down. I think they even muffed a punt. I don't know. It was so long ago. No, they missed a field goal. That's what it was. They turned the ball over all 4 different ways you could, missing a kick. Anyway, next game. We've got another afternoon
Save your
game. 49ers. 49ers. Okay.
Niners.
Then we've got there's so many afternoon games. What the heck? I mean,
That's why the Panthers, they say, should be at 1 o'clock.
right? Okay, but anyway, afternoon game. The Colts, with maybe pending Phillip Rivers, go to Seattle to play the Seahawks. I don't see anyone but
it
the
does not
Seahawks
matter.
winning this.
I don't. It doesn't matter what the Colts starting quarterback is. It's the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
It's the Seahawks.
It would be really funny if Philip
It would
Rivers
be
did start.
so funny if the Colts
Yeah,
won.
and it'd be really funny if Philip Rivers starts and then the Colts win against the Seahawks.
That would be so
Then
great.
all of us need to eat
If
pie. again.
if Philip Rivers takes the Colts to the playoffs, it would just perfectly encapsulate this season.
That would be so
Because
great.
the Colts are out of the playoffs started today. The Colts are out.
Yep, that's true.
True.
Lost
That
too
is
many
true.
in a row. All right, but then we've got the Sunday night game. Who let this one be Sunday night? They got to start flexing these out. Minnesota Vikings going into Dallas to play the Cowboys. Anyone?
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Cowboys are a better team than the Commanders. I mean, the Vikings are not going to 31-0 again.
But then we've got the Monday night game, which actually this one could be interesting.
It could be.
Initially had the Steelers. However, I would not be surprised if the Miami Dolphins came into Pittsburgh and knocked them off. It is going to be a
Miami
cold game.
four games straight.
The thing is, Miami, Tua can't play in cold weather. He did win last week in cold weather for the first time.
His first one ever.
But can he do it twice in a row? I'm going Pittsburgh Steelers, but I would love to hear what you guys think.
The Dolphins have won 4 in a row. I don't know if you can trust the Steelers. I mean, if the Steelers 9-8, losing to the Dolphins would be perfectly encapsulate them 9-8.
It would.
So,
it's so true. Getting back to 7-7, maybe the Ravens pull off a fantastic win against the Bengals, and we're back in a race.
Yeah.
We've got the Dolphins.
Ooh,
Interesting.
all up to you, Noah. Do you want to Aaron Rodgers hate watch, or do you think Pittsburgh takes the division?
Pittsburgh takes the division.
All right, we're going
That's
the
fair, that's
Steelers.
fair.
They are the greater pick team. But that's our picks for the week. We're delusional, so maybe don't follow most of these. But hey, it's going to be a good week of football. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so good. When did the Saturday game start? That starts
Week 17.
Okay, so like literally cuz the Packers Bears game is on a Saturday. So they literally play the Broncos this Sunday and then play 6 days later on Saturday. And then they don't play again until the Ravens, which is when I get to see Noah and Vin, that'll be great. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay, so week 16, excuse me. Week 16 is the Saturday games because week 17 is Christmas.
Ah, you're right. They do have like games on. They have like the
And
triple
there's
header
3
on
days,
Christmas. and
3 games on Christmas, 2 on Netflix.
Yeah, there are 2 games next week on Saturday.
It's snowing right now. Oh my god, it's gonna snow so much. Holy. Oh my. I looked at my
Welcome to
weather
Wisconsin.
for real quick. Dude, in Green Bay, 100% chance of snow. Dude, I can show this. This is Green Bay. This is not where I live. So I'm showing this like on this one where you could see just like Green Bay, snow, all of this. Here, I'll show you guys over here. Do you see like all that snow? You see that?
Oh,
See how many
snow.
inches?
it's only a light dusting. You'll be
Just
fine.
a light,
Yeah,
bro.
you'll be fine.
It's literally an entire inch per hour. That's
You'll be fine.
crazy.
light dusting per hour. So what?
I love the snow. Anyway, we got one game to kind of finish us off here. Tom, what do you got for us?
So I look online and sometimes I stumble on some interesting websites. And this
Wait,
website has given me.
we don't need to hear about those websites.
Oh, sorry. I found some intriguing websites.
Okay, that's better.
Thank you.
And like divagirlpartiesandstuff.com. Would not recommend going to it.
Nope.
It gave me Football Family Feud.
Ooh, Football Family
Interesting.
Feud on divawhatever.com.
Yeah, so I need you two to claim.
Where you can subscribe to girl stuff.
Yeah, you see that? You saw that screenshot I took earlier. I need you to pick your favorite soundboard noise for your buzzer.
Oh, you're so right.
Aaron, what is yours?
Okay, hold on.
I have
I got
mine.
one.
Hopefully you don't.
Aaron's the Taco Bell noise. Gotcha. Noah, what you got? And Noah threw a dodgeball in my face. Thank you very much. All right, so to get straight up Family Feud, I'm going to ask a question. Buzz in when you feel like you have an answer. we won't do any double or triple. We'll just see who gets the most points, just for funs.
Just for fun.
Yep.
We'll do 3 rounds.
Question. Is there a
Yes.
date on this? Like,
Oh, no, there's not a date on this.
so what is it going to be a repeat of Jeopardy, where the questions were
No.
from 1998?
Okay, hold on. Wait, there are comments on this. Recent. Oh no, these are recent articles. Never mind.
Never mind. We tried.
Never mind. I don't know when this was published, but it's fine. It'll be fine.
We'll figure it out.
So I'm gonna ask a question. I'll tell you how many answers there are, right? And then if you win the question, you will get a chance to pass a play. 3 strikes, give the other person gets a chance to steal. You guys ready?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
You got it.
All right. First question, top 5 answers on the board.
Ooh.
Name a word or phrase a cheerleader might shout out during the game. Aaron,
Defense. Defense.
that is on the board at number 2.
Ooh.
20 points. Noah, you have a chance to steal.
If you get the number 1 answer.
Go team, whatever the team is.
Go team.
Go team.
That is the number 1 answer.
Wow. Do you want to play or pass?
I will play.
Ooh.
That was the number 1 answer with 57 responses.
Wow.
And it's go. It says go/go team/go team go. So, all right. So Noah, name a word or phrase a cheerleader might shout out during a game.
Woo! Something like that.
Answer says no. Strike 1.
Okay. But the opposite of the other answer. Let's go offense or something about the offense.
Well, what is the offense?
You be a little.
Offense.
Can you be a little more specific?
Offense. Offense. Something
I'm
like that.
sorry. That's strike 2.
Dang. As you can see, I do not have any cheerleader friends.
Oh, me neither.
So, let's see.
Name
Words
a
or
word or
phrases?
phrase a cheerleader might shout out during the game.
This is a dumb answer, but ouch, because the football hit them in the head.
Something said no. That's strike 3.
Dang.
Now we come over to Aaron. 77 points on the board. Name a word or phrase a cheerleader might shout out during the game.
This is tough because the Packers don't have cheerleaders, so I don't have a whole lot of experience with this. But I want to say something along the lines of "get loud," right? Trying to hype up the crowd. Get loud.
Oh man. Man, there's like one answer that's like tangential to it, but I can't give it to you. You know.
If it's an then what? It's understandable.
I get it. Yay.
Yay!
Noah wins that point. That question was 77 points. Good for you. Number 5 says score.
Score? Nobody says score.
It says score. That was worth 3 points. Number 4 was let's go, which is the tangential one.
That's tangential to the first one. That's go team or go team go or let's go
I
team.
know.
That's
know.
bogus. That's the only reason I didn't say it.
I know. I know. It's a different phrase though, so you know.
Terrible.
And that was worth 7. And number 3 was 4. That was number 3 worth 11 points. Touchdown! Yeah! Word or phrase.
Touchdown.
Word or phrase. Right?
That's a bad one. Anyway, run the next one. Run the next one.
Run the next one.
All right.
Soundboard's
Right.
ready?
Soundboard's ready. Give me Aaron. Give me Noah.
Yeah.
Right. All right, let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Top 10 answers on the board.
10?
I won't be able to get all 10.
Name something you are guaranteed to see at a Super Bowl. Noah got in first.
A shirtless person.
I'll give that to you at number 9, drunk people.
There you go. That works.
There it is. Can you go 8 answers better?
A halftime show.
Survey says yes. That's at number 3.
Let's go. I'll play.
With 60 points. All right, coming over. All right, Aaron. Wait.
What are you hitting on me?
So what do you do for work?
I'm fun employed.
Fun employed?
Fun employed.
That's a new one.
All right, name something you were getting to see at a Super Bowl.
Scores. Points.
You know what? I'll give it to you. The number 1, football.
Football! I mean, I figured, right? Like, you would think. I thought that would be too stupid of an answer, but, like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go again. Name something you were guaranteed to see at a Super Bowl.
I'm going to say cheerleaders.
That is on the board. Number 7.
Okay.
With 4 points. With 4 points. Very good. Name something you were guaranteed to see at a Super Bowl.
Commercials? I mean, it's you would.
No.
Man, I was wondering. I was trying to think what other people would say. I feel like other people would say commercials.
Name something you were guaranteed to see at a Super Bowl.
At a Super Bowl, a trophy.
No, I'm sorry. That's strike 2.
You are guaranteed. You are guaranteed to see it though.
Yeah, but it's not on this list.
Crazy. All right.
You got 2 strikes here. You got to be careful here.
What am I guaranteed to see at a Super Bowl?
Name something you were guaranteed to see at a Super Bowl.
A Gatorade bath.
No, I'm sorry.
How is that not on there? Come on, the winning
It's-
team always does the Gatorade bath.
I'm sorry. Diva Girl Parties at Stuff.com does not recognize a Gatorade bath.
All right, no, just give Noah the chance to steal already.
Noah, for a chance to steal, name something you are guaranteed to see at a Super Bowl.
Football players.
Is that on there? That's so dumb.
Is that
Players, it's number 4.
What? Are we just naming things on the yard markers? I'm sorry. People in attendance. The sky. Okay.
Not in a dome. Not in a dome.
Grass. A field. Is field on there? This is so dumb.
So let's go over.
Hey, what physically takes place inside of a football field, right? Like, name objects in
10.
your vision.
Number 10 was referees.
That's so dumb.
God.
Name something in your field of vision. When you specify Super Bowl, I'm thinking Super Bowl, not just any football game.
Diva Girls Parties at Stuff.com.
Anyway, so that was number 10.
Let's see. I guess number 8 was touchdowns and scoring, which I did flow into football, which you did say. So
That's fair. Yeah, no. I did say that, though.
yeah. So that was number 8. Number 5, celebrities.
I guess that is particular to the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
I
That
guess
is a good
that's
answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Excuse me. That was number 6. Number 6 is celebrities. Number 5, beer.
So beer and drunk people.
Yeah. Number 4 was players. Number 3 was halftime shows. Number 2 was fans.
Oh my god.
What are physically in your vision right now?
Number 1 was a football. You know?
I was gonna say that, and I thought it sounded too stupid. All of this is stupid.
This website clearly isn't intelligent. So
No, it is lowest common denominator right now.
Oh, it's great. I love it. All right. Last one. Last one. I love this question. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4,
right.
5,
Buzzer's
6,
ready.
7, 8. Top 8 answers on the board. Give me Noah. Give me Aaron.
That's me.
All right, here we go. Top 8 answers on the board. What performer has provided the most memorable Super Bowl halftime show? Aaron.
Katy Perry.
It is on the list at number 7.
All right,
Noah, six answers better. What performer has provided the most memorable Super Bowl halftime show?
Michael Jackson.
Is number 3.
Wow.
Noah, you have the option pass or play.
I'll pass. How about that?
Oh, he's passing it to Aaron.
I was actually hoping he'd play because I don't know any of these, but I'm going to try.
Walking back over to Aaron's side. Aaron,
Okay. I have a few good
6 answers left.
Mm-hmm.
What performer has provided the most memorable Super Bowl halftime show?
I'm going to go with The Weeknd.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's your first strike.
What was this made? The Weeknd is the one where he's like going through the House of Mirrors and he's like, and there was a million gifs made about it? Are you kidding me? Anyway, sorry.
Think less memey. There's not a lot of memes on this list.
It was memorable! That's the idea, it's memorable!
Yeah, but it's not. None of these really had any memes to it.
Rihanna.
No, I'm sorry to strike you. People did not care about her pregnancy. I'm sorry to say.
Beyonce!
She is on the list at number 6.
Gosh.
Wait, Beyonce? Is that what you said?
Beyonce is on the list at number 6. 5 left. No, what performer has provided the most memorable Super Bowl halftime show?
Who else has done a Super Bowl halftime show? Jay-Z?
No, I'm sorry. He's not on the list.
Apparently, I don't have taste in music. All right, over to you, Noah.
Noah, for a chance to steal. What performer has provided the most memorable Super Bowl halftime show?
Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth. I don't even know if they've even played at the Super Bowl. No, that's.
Aaron gets points.
A whole 22 points off that. Number 8 was Lady Gaga.
Yeah, fair.
Number 5 was Bruno Mars.
Okay, Bruno Mars was a pretty good one.
Okay. Yep.
Number 4 was Prince.
That must have been a long time
Who?
ago. I don't remember that. You don't know Prince?
Prince.
Who?
Okay,
Purple Rain.
Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Okay.
We are now opening applications for the third sad fan.
Right. Sorry. No. Did you say Prince?
Yeah, Prince.
Yes.
Okay, I heard print.
Okay.
Print something. So that's why I was confused. But yeah, I know who.
Yeah,
Okay.
Prince.
Yeah, got it. I got it. Okay.
Number 3 was Michael Jackson, as Noah had guessed on his opening guess. Number 2 was Justin Timberlake.
That's old.
Interesting.
And do you remember why Justin Timberlake was so famous
NSYNC.
in the early 2000s?
Was it really like NSYNC from like the
with
year 2000?
with a wardrobe malfunction? Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunction being the most memorable?
I don't actually remember that, to be honest.
No.
Justin Timberlake literally pulled off her chest piece, exposing her.
I never saw this.
That's crazy.
Janet Jackson is number 1 with 47 out of 100. Because of the wardrobe malfunction.
People remember Janet Jackson like flashing everybody, but nobody remembers the Weeknd going.
Not according to this, though.
Bro, this had to be made in like
must have been
2010.
Yeah,
No, actually, Bruno Mars was like, what year was that? 2021? 2020? Something like that?
Recent, yeah.
Recent-ish?
All right, let's do one more. I want to do one more, see if you boys can't actually, clear a category.
All right, let's clear category.
Last one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Top 10 answers on the board. Oh. Name a professional football team with an animal in its name.
Oh,
Noah.
Ravens.
No, they're not on this
They're
list. I'm sorry.
What?
No, I'm sorry.
Why did
And,
I
Bears.
number one answer, the Chicago Bears.
They're very popular.
Why are the
Even-
Ravens on the list?
I'm sorry.
Ow!
I'm sorry. Diva Girls parties and stuff doesn't care about the Ravens.
We're gonna go less birds and more animals. I choose to play. Bring it over here.
Okay. We're go ahead
All right.
and name a professional football team with an animal in its name.
The Rams.
Yes, they are on the list, number 6.
All right. Let's
Very
go. Let's
good.
keep it rolling. All right. Jaguars.
They are on the list at number 4. Very good.
I wonder if they're doing animals and not birds because there's a lot of animals. Let's go Bengals.
I'm sorry. Strike 1.
Okay, so maybe they are doing birds. All right. Let's go the Seahawks.
I'm sorry. Strike 2.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna have to really think about this one. Lions. That one's got to be on there. Come on.
No, that's the number 2 answer.
All right,
Very-
all right, the Lions. All right, okay. So I literally
got
I looked at a diagram today where it was all like sports teams. It was all like animals, humans, other, you know?
Yeah.
Other. Okay, scanning divisions.
Name a professional football team with an animal in its name.
This is like one of those TikToks of like the guy walking up to 2 people being like, "Hey, can you name these NFC teams that have a
Right,
bird
seriously.
in it?"
The Broncos.
They are the number 3 answer.
Okay, we're getting there. Dude, it's like they
We got
don't
1,
like
2,
birds.
3, and 6.
The Bills.
3, and 6?
That is the number 10 answer.
There's 10 answers? Gosh.
Yes,
that's crazy.
10 answers.
Which one hasn't he gotten yet? Like number wise.
He's gotten the 1, 2, 3, 6, and 10. So he needs
Okay.
4, 5, 7, 8, 9.
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins are the number 5 answer.
Working our way down. We're getting this. Okay,
4,
we're
7,
by
8,
way.
9. We got 4 to go.
Yeah, it's-
Answers 4, 7, 8, 9.
The Panthers.
They are the number 9 answer.
All right. Dude, they hate birds apparently. Birds aren't animals in their eyes.
We need 4, 4, 7, and 8.
4, 7, and 8. All right. It's like I feel like
That's
at this
one-
point the only thing remaining is birds, right? I'm gonna have to start going with birds. The Falcons.
No, I'm sorry. That's strike
There's
3.
all right, Noah. Chance
The
to steal.
The only thing I can think of is the Eagles, and I don't think that's been said yet.
They are the number 8 team.
So they do
on the
birds.
list.
I'm just choosing the wrong birds. This game sucks. Although that is a fair answer, the Eagles are far more popular than all the other bird animals. The other teams.
The number 4 answer was the Jaguars.
I said the Jaguars. That was just my
then I
second
forgot
guess.
Then I forgot him.
All right.
So then I forgot. Well, you got the Jaguars, and
did.
so we were.
So Noah gets even more
I guess
points.
the only one. I guess the only one we were missing then was the Indianapolis Colts.
What?
I mean,
They're
technically, but
Vince.
I know it's
a
a
horseshoe.
horseshoe, but a colt is a baby horse.
Fair enough.
But it's
Okay.
so
With
weird
an
that
animal
there's-
in its name, not the logo.
The thing is, there are so many bird teams, and only one bird was on the list. Either do all birds or no birds, okay? Make up your mind.
That's insane.
I mean, I guess eagle. The bow eagle, yay!
No,
Right,
it's
whatever.
understandable. I will hand this one graciously to Noah. Congratulations, Noah.
No, I think you are the one of Football Family Feud.
Yay.
So,
Yay.
and I'd like to again thank Diva Girls Parties at Stuff.com for compiling this list.
That's who you can trust with
Remember,
your football trivia.
subscribe to girl stuff.
Yeah. I mean, there was some interesting other questions. Like the first question that they posed was, "What body part is often discussed when it comes to football?" And I'm like, "What?"
The ACL. It's not. It's not.
I would have given it for your knee, I guess.
Yeah, knees, elbows.
I mean, there's also
Hands, feet,
besides the quarterback, name a football position. And
wide
they
receiver,
have a
tight
whole
end.
and then they had linebacker as number 3, and then at number 6 they had defensive men and defense.
Which is still a linebacker.
Yeah.
Yep. Same answer twice.
But I like to thank DivaGirlsPartiesAndStuff.com.
Thank you, DivaGirlsPartiesAndStuff.com. All right, and
let's wrap this up.
That concludes this episode. Yeah! Let us know who your predictions are down in the comments. One of these days, someone will actually leave their predictions down in the comments, and we'll be ready for it. Actually, I have no idea if we've received any comments. I tend to upload these and then get really busy throughout my week. You know, like this is like my, hey, let's do something for fun.
My dad mentioned it's only going to cost you $200 for the 3 Toyota Camrys or whatever.
He did mention that. So he said, just suck it up and fork over the autos.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Also, I'd like to shout out the fact that on our 3SadFans account, I used it to watch This Week in Sports Ball one time, and now the entire, it's because I subscribed to them. So the entire homepage is just urinating tree, urinating tree, urinating tree, urinating tree, urinating tree.
It's all YouTube knows
it's all YouTube knows. It's like you like sports.
It's all it knows about that account.
And you like football. So subscribe to Urinating Tree.
Or don't. That's
or
fine.
don't. Leave a like. Let us know what you guys think, and we'll see you in the next one. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Football, Phillip Rivers.